At over 130 square miles, Yellowstone Lake is the largest North American lake above 7,000 feet in elevation. Like an inland sea, it has well over 100 miles of shoreline and is beautifully ringed with mountains. It's a great place to watch wildlife and is home to the native Yellowstone cutthroat trout, an important species to the ecosystem. The area is also great grizzly bear habitat due to the many streams feeding the lake where fish like to spawn. Bridge Bay Marina and the boat ramp at Grant Village are launching points for boating on the lake. Scenic tours and guided fishing are available, but afternoon winds and storms can whip up quickly, creating waves over 3 or 4 feet, so canoeing and kayaking can be dangerous. Swimming isn't recommended due to the chilly water, which averages less than 50 degrees in the summer. The lake is over 400 feet deep in places, but averages 140 feet in depth. Its odd shape is the result of water filling the craters left by steam explosions, creating odd-shaped bays. Uplift along fault lines and glacial sculpting also contributed to its shape. The lake used to be much larger, extending into Hayden Valley. Along the northwest shore are Bridge Bay Marina and Campground, and Lake Village, with a store, clinic, post office, restaurants, and lodging. The large yellow colonial-style lake hotel opened in 1891 and is the oldest hotel operating in the park. Visitors often enjoy the music of the piano or string quartet while taking in views of the lake from the sunroom. There is an historic visitor center at Fishing Bridge to the north, as well as a store, gas station, and RV park. Park roads offer great views from the lake's western and northern shores, and there are hiking trails along the southern and eastern reaches of the lake. Go ahead and enjoy the beauty, immensity, and diversity of wildlife that has drawn humans to Yellowstone Lake for thousands of years. If you're pressed for time or like to multitask, you can visit both Yellowstone Lake and the geysers and hot springs of the park at the same time. Go to West Thumb Geyser Basin. Located along the southwestern arm of the lake, West Thumb provides visitors with both a view of the hot waters of the park as well as the immense cool waters of the lake. The short half-mile boardwalk trail allows you to look down on some of the deepest and most beautiful of Yellowstone's hot springs, and then turn around and look out over miles and miles of blue lake water to mountains on the other shore. The west thumb of the lake is a bay created by a volcanic steam explosion 162,000 years ago. It formed the small caldera, which later filled with water, creating an arm to the lake that is 300 feet deep. The West Thumb caldera is a small caldera within the much larger Yellowstone caldera. If the small bay formed violently, its small geyser basin packs a punch too. The West Thumb Geyser Basin is home to all 4 types of thermal features in Yellowstone. In addition to small geysers and gorgeous hot springs, there are also steamy fumaroles and even mud pots. Some of the features extend out into the lake, and when the water is low, they peek out above the surface. Some create pockets of open water in winter when the rest of the lake is ice-covered. Otters enjoy this. One of the thermal features on the edge of the lake is the famous fishing cone, otherwise known as the hook and cook, where early visitors could catch a fish in the lake and then dip it in the hot cone to cook while still on the line. Fishing in the area is no longer allowed, and visitors are asked not to put anything into the thermal features. For summer services, visit the lodge, stores, and restaurants nearby at Grant Village. There's a campground, boat ramp, gas station, and visitor center with a fire exhibit. Grant Village is named for Ulysses Grant to honor the president who signed the bill creating Yellowstone National Park in 1872. Grant and West Thumb offer visitors access to fascinating thermal features, the beauty and serenity of the lake, as well as a chance to visit a caldera within a caldera. It's a wonderful display of the Yellowstone volcano's diversity.
We're going to take you down to listen to the lake sing. Come on down. Yeah, this is Doesn't happen all the time. It's fairly rare. So not many people hear this, because if there's any the tiniest bit of snow, the deal's off. The sound's all muffled. As this stuff freezes and tightens, there's movement underneath, so this crack will start, and the crack just takes off. And you'll hear these things that'll sound just like an F-16 just coming right at you. When the sun comes up, it begins in earnest, and the sun goes down, peters out. The activity will subside and stop, get quiet. I've tried singing along, but it just doesn't work too well. Nothing beats that. I'm Bruce Sefton. I'm with the Maintenance Division, National Park Service, here in the Lake District. Every day's fun.
This is Yellowstone National Park. Thanks for listening.